Hey guys, it's Sarah Reynolds, your favorite progressive patriot. I'm thinking it's gonna rain here pretty quick because it's that smell in the air and it's that wind that I can kind of feel. It's feeling like it's about to rain, so I'm gonna make this very quick. And of course, all these videos are going to be less than 5 minutes. That's the goal, and the whole idea behind doing a whole year in the day is that I can just focus on one issue rather than trying to tackle them all at once. And we're gonna talk about Ed Snowden. But first, today is June 2nd, 2014. It's the second video in the series, if you're watching. So, we got to see Brian Williams interview Ed Snowden in Moscow. Totally fascinating. I could spend 45 minutes analyzing their back and forth, but my Twitter family knows this too because I tweeted about it the next day. The most fascinating part was about 31 minutes into it when Ed Snowden said, "I'm still working for the government." And I was like, wait, what? Pause. I was watching it on YouTube and I paused it, I rewinded it, and I was like, whoa, wait, did he really say that? And he really did say, "I'm still working for the government." So the video continues, the interview back and forth, and then a few minutes later, Brian Williams says, "Did you just say a few minutes ago that you're still serving the government?" And Snowden goes on to explain, "Yes, I did say that," and explains a little bit more about why. And I thought, wait a second, Mr. Williams, that's not what he said. He didn't say serving. He said serving his country. He said working for his government. So that was really interesting how they covered for that. And I thought, whoa, what happened? Did they finish the interview? And then the producer was like, wait a second, you guys. Ed, you said this. I don't know if you want to clarify, or should we just let it go? And of course, they brought more attention to it by going deeper into it and clarifying. So that was very fascinating. And Ed Snowden is a very fascinating person. So this would actually be evidence, in my mind, of my very favorite fantasy that started about a year ago, last June. I thought to myself, wouldn't it be so awesome if this was actually a covert op and it was someone from the inside who agreed to basically sacrifice the quality and potentially the quantity of their life by going forward with all these documents. I mean, we've had all these NSA whistleblowers in the past, and a CIA whistleblower, John Kiriakou, all these different, Thomas Drake from the NSA and others, and they've all just been, their lives have been destroyed, and they barely have their name and their career and their identity anymore, except through this being a whistleblower, which people then associate with treason, which is so unjust because, of course, while they're violating their secrecy agreement, as Daniel Ellsberg points out, they're honoring their oath to protect the Constitution and to defend it against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And we're talking about the Fourth Amendment, our Fourth Amendment right to privacy. So, this is the thing. I thought to myself a year ago, wouldn't this just be so great? Yes, it's probably another whistleblower, but wouldn't it be super awesome if the whole point of this was to let the American people know just how horrifically and pervasively their Fourth Amendment right is being violated, and then get them to demand the repeal of the Patriot Act, to get them to demand the repeal of the Protect America Act and the FISA amendments. Wouldn't that be awesome? So, you can see the logic there. That's the most brilliant way to do it, is let the people feel that they're the ones in charge of getting justice, when in fact it was catalyzed by one particular person within the context of a covert op. So of course I tweeted this, and my Twitter friend Lisa Pease tweets back, okay, that's a fantasy, that's not how the intelligence community works. Well, admittedly, it is a fantasy, okay? But isn't it how the intelligence community works? Isn't it exactly how they work? Is they get something huge to happen, and it can sometimes start from within. So, I would like that to be the case, Edward Snowden, and I'm very much looking forward to other slips of his tongue in the future. And we'll talk more about Daniel Ellsberg's reaction to John Kerry's statements tomorrow, and we'll talk about other issues as well. So thank you again for tuning in to day 2 of A Year in the Life of the Progressive Patriot. Thank you!